Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Diving right into it here. Bitcoin pulling back. People are freaking out. Let's dive in. So here we look at Bitcoin pulling back to $100,816. The fear greed meter is down to 69. Now, guys, everyone's freaking out. Everyone thinks that it's just that easy to be in crypto, to make those massive gains that everyone talks about. It's not. You have to have the stomach for it. You have to have the long-term vision for it. This is one of those scenarios. People are going to freak out. The newbies that just got in, they're going to freak out. They're going to sell. And pretty much what's going to happen is through that pullback, we're going to catapult forward and people are going to miss out and pretty much say, oh, yeah, I'm not touching that crypto stuff again. That's pretty much what happens, guys. So ride the waves. Ride these waves. These are normal. Healthy markets go in waves. Healthy markets do not just shoot up, spike up forever. If they don't pull back and have a sort of wave, typically it's a pump and dump, and it's going down, it's never returning. Just being honest with you. So taking a look here at crypto bubbles, you can see blood on the streets. This is time for people to get a position. This is time for people that have not been in a project. With most projects have not cleared their all-time high. This is the time to accumulate. If you're not in that position where you wanted to buy more and things took off a little bit too fast, faster than you were anticipating, this is that time right in front of you during pullbacks. Those pullbacks that we've talked about all year, they still happen in the bull market. They still happen, just not as frequently. They still happen because you can see for the month we're still up. Most projects are still up. Let me see here, looking like 99% of projects in the top 100 are still up. Okay, so let's say 99% are still up. Okay, you have Solana that's down for the month. Surprisingly, that might be an opportunity because Solana, love it or hate it, Solana's not going anywhere. We have a few others like Doge down 6%, Floki, a few others, which is some catches. Like, you guys know how I feel about Floki, how I feel about a couple projects that may not have boomed as much as we've thought so far, but we know it's coming. We know it's coming, hands down. Today's red accumulation day. That's how you got to look at it. Crypto fear greed pulls back. We try not to buy in green, but if it's red enough, we're buying. We accumulate. So we see some blood on the streets, some corrections. We love the corrections, able to pad those positions. Hands down, good move. Let's go into some news, guys. So big things are happening in crypto. A lot of people aren't talking about it. Big things are happening. You got to read between the lines. So I'm going to start with Hbar. I'm going to start with Hbar. So Hbar is partnering and pretty much is aligned with Equity Labs, UKTY Lab, and NVIDIA and Intel. Okay, so they unveiled verifiable compute, the first hardware-based solution to govern and audit AI workflows. So AI is doing everything, right? They're building on Hbar pretty much an AI computation compatible with Intel CPUs and NVIDIA GPUs, which will be immutable, recorded on Hbar. You guys know what that means. Let me just put it in layman's terms, because I know for me, I'm reading that, I'm like, what the heck? So pretty much immutable, meaning you cannot change it. And pretty much this computation is everything that AI is doing is going to be recorded on Hashgraph. Okay, I'm not saying blockchain, even though it's similar. Hashgraph is going to record everything, and pretty much Intel CPUs and NVIDIA GPUs, all that AI computation is going to be recorded on something that you cannot change, and it's there to using that as a ledger on Hashgraph. Okay, huge news for Hbar. Why is that huge news for Hbar? Because that brings utility, because Hbar is fueling the entire ecosystem. That's why this is big. So now you're seeing the partnerships pretty much align and come into fruition with how things are being built. The governing council, they're on Hbar governing council. Where do you think they're going for their tech? When they want to get into crypto, where do you think they're going? They're going to Hbar, and Hbar is fueling that ecosystem, which is going to provide value to Hbar. Game changer. Game changer, guys. So love what I'm seeing here. Hbar is still undervalued in our opinion. We just go down here, see where they're at. Hbar continues to be in the top 20, currently sitting at 27 cents. Extremely undervalued. You guys know how I feel about the price action there. I think $1 is in play. If I'm ultra bullish on Hbar, and I've never said this before, I'm just going to say it. I think Hbar could go and perform like Cardano did last bull run, where it went from pretty much the same price. It was in that, Cardano went to about 3 cents, 2 to 3 cents, and shot up to $3. I think Hbar could do the same thing. I think that $2 to $3 is in play. That's a very bullish prediction. Personally, I would say 1 to 2. Ultra bullish, things go crazy like I think they might, and I'll explain why when we cover what we're going to cover next. But I think a $2 to $3 isn't far-fetched, and you should pay attention to that for sure. So let's take a look here at the next thing I wanted to cover, because here when we talk about Hbar, it's the writing's on the wall, guys. The writing's on the wall. You can dive into the tech and learn. But for me, I'm not really that nerdy. I'm an investor. I'm an investor in Hbar, so I want to see what they're doing. I want to see how they're doing it, and I read the papers. But I'm not that techie, guys. I just know how to invest, and I know how to take profit. Okay, so seeing what they're doing, and seeing not only what they're doing, but the governing council is pretty much playing its part in the development of why are we using Hbar, why are we using Hashgraph technology, is because they established that partnership early, and now it's a no-brainer. It's just really just pivoting, saying, okay, we're getting into this tech, we're going to use this, and now the first place we're going is here. So love what I'm seeing here. Next article we're going to go over is pretty much a tweet from Michael Dell. So Michael Dell put out a tweet as well, and this is aligned with Hbar, saying we're heading towards super intelligence. Put that out 2 hours ago. Put that out today, and that is what we're seeing. We're seeing the writing on the wall. Okay, just letting you know, we're seeing the writing on the wall. Dell is on the governing council of Hbar. Okay, so writing's on the wall. They're giving us little drips, and the reason why I'm telling you they're giving us little drips because Cardano is doing the same thing. So yesterday I was in a space, and Charles Hoskins was on the space, and we're just open dialogue, just answering questions and talking about the future of Cardano, which is huge, right? Despite all of his success, like, he's very accessible to answer questions and really dialogue, right? So I'm in the space, and he talks about, what does it look like for SpaceX, and what does it look like for legislation, right? And here's one thing I think people overlooked. He said, we signed an NDA with SpaceX. Now, of course, can't go into details, right? Can't go into details, but what do you sign an NDA for if you can't go into what's going to happen? Like, listen, guys, the writing's on the wall. Cardano is going to the moon. Cardano's going to the moon. Hbar is going to the moon. XRP is going to the moon. And to be honest with you, I don't even think you have to deviate from the top 20 to make money this bull run. Like, a lot of people are still chasing the top 100s on low cap gem. You don't even you don't even have to do low cap gems anymore, in my opinion. You won't even have to. The bull run that we're going to see in 2025, the continuation of this bull run that we're seeing right now, going into 2025, is going to be something like we've never seen before. And I truly believe that. And little drips like we're seeing right now is pretty much setting us up for what's to come with the super cycle. The super cycle is here. We're going to see a super cycle in altcoins, Bitcoin. Everything's going to explode, in my opinion. And the writing's on the wall, and they just can't say it because they're just dripping. They're dripping right now. We can't really tell you. We sign NDAs. We can't appear as being market manipulators, but it's coming. It's coming, guys. And you have an opportunity to take advantage of that. Taking a look at Bitcoin real quick. I know you guys like the TA. Taking a look at Bitcoin real quick. We go to the weekly time frame. We see a pullback. Let's go to the daily. Daily's going to point it out for us a little bit better. We see here we have that level of support here. We made a new high. So now it's pretty much just pulling back and finding out where that support is. Right now it's looking like where we're at now could be a level of support. That $100,000 level could be the leg. We'll see if we pull down. It's okay either way. We go to the 4-hour time frame. We're pretty much oversold on the 4-hour time frame, so it does look like this could be a level of support before making another leg higher. But we have to see, are we going to respect that level? Going to the 2-hour time frame, we do see multiple rejections at that level, so it's really just waiting to see if we go higher from that point, guys. So definitely pay attention to that and utilize this opportunity as an opportunity to accumulate. Don't use this as an opportunity to get scared and get on the sidelines. That's not how you make money in crypto, guys. You make money in crypto by buying when people are fearful. You make money in crypto by buying when you see red like this. When you see red like this, take action and accumulate. When you see red like this, stack, 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 or just ride the wave and hold. You got your bags packed, ride the wave. But there's a lot of people sitting on the sidelines still. I know people that are still sitting on the sidelines thinking that Bitcoin's going to collapse tomorrow, right? And that's when they're going to buy, right? And most of them are going to miss the wave. So unfortunately, no guarantees, but more than likely going to miss the wave. So utilize this opportunity, have that change of mindset, realize that the writing is on the wall. The writing's on the wall. We have crypto legislation coming in. We have companies giving us tidbits of data, pretty much telling you, hey, we're collaborating. Like, why does Cardano's, IOHK CEO sign an NDA with SpaceX? It's coming. It's coming, guys. And you have an opportunity to take advantage of this and ride this momentum and be a part of the future of finance. So, guys, hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.